All right. Good evening, FLV. We have a little bit of a late start tonight, but it's going to be a really, really good show anyways. We have Fantastic 5 against we have the Egoists against Fantastic 5 tonight. Egoists have been having a very bipolar season. First week, they caused the start of the generational garden hating. Any garden hater that was of their week one was jumping it up in the air. They loved it. Ego was that team, dominated. Together we are Stickman with a 13-2. And then week two, they immediately ended up being on the receiving end of that by the So Fake going 13 or 5-13 against So Fake. And then week three, they brought it back and they won a 13-8. So it looks like Ego are like they're still trying to find their ground, but overall they've been having pretty good solid performances, only going 2-1. And then we have Fantastic here, who this isn't the full team tonight, unfortunately. They had to get 3 subs, which the other team was okay with. But one person who I'm bummed cannot see tonight is Nong, because I've heard very good things about Nong. And when they played my team last week, I didn't see Nong either. They had to sub him out. And I think that's honestly what gave our team like a good edge on beating them last week. But hopefully this substitution team will be super and will at least get a good amount of rounds. Personally, I think because there's 3 subs, I think Egoists are slightly more favored here. But this is FLV. Anything happens. So let's see. We have let's talk about rosters here. We have Claus and Sock, these two crazy dynamic duo. These guys have been going tit for tat when it comes to top fragging for their team. These guys both definitely know how to carry. They both are some of the most winning players in this league. Both of them having multiple championships. Then they have Shino, great pickup for a platinum PR. And then they have Cade, who's being subbed out for Casual Crazy tonight. I know Cade's a really strong player. Looks like we're gonna have a P10 here real quick. But that's okay. That gives me a little bit more time to yap about the players. And then they have famous K76, overall really strong, solid bronze player. These guys, the bronzes on their team have definitely been really good supporting cast for these fraggers like Sock and Claus. Shino's been really good at using his utility. He's had a couple rough patches while on the team, but while subbing, he's been really, really solid. And then on the opposing team, I believe the only 2 teammates who are playing that are actually on Fantastic right now are, let me just double check real quick, are Zephyr and Garfield. Now Zephyr, this guy's super good for their rank. Zephyr was actually giving my team, my 4 Apes 1 Banana, currently the undefeated team in the league, we were sweating. Zephyr was cooking us. Koos, really high ascendant fragger, was getting slammed by Zephyr, and only being a platinum PR, this guy has a steal. And then you have Garfield, really solid supporting player at gold PR. I think these two, I'm really excited to see where this goes. And a couple of these substitutes they have here. Jolteon, really strong bronze player. French Toast has been performing like crazy. I don't know if French Toast can replace Nong, and I don't know if maybe French Toast can replace Nong. And then Jose being subbed out for Gnome. Gnome is always a solid FLV player. This guy never ends up losing a game by a lot. He always makes it a tough game for everyone. So this will be a very interesting match to watch. It's looking like we have a 5-man down A. They only have 1 person here. It's gonna be Shino. Immediately gonna calm out that they're slamming the site, and in comes the rotates. Famous K with a good smoke here. It's gonna be the first confrontation here on Shino. Looks like Shino's gonna push. Shino's gonna get the shutdown. Shino's gonna swing out, get traded out by French Toast, and now the bomb's gonna go down. Jolteon gets Famous K, I believe through a smoke there. French Toast is gonna get Claws. Sock's gonna get Gnome in return. Now you have Garfield behind the safe, and it's a 2v3 situation here. It's a decent post plant here by Fantastic. It's gonna be tough though.
Last player
Casual Crazy see
standing.
French Toast in the elbow, but French Toast gonna shut that down. And Jolteon's gonna get the wrap onto Sock, and that's gonna be a 1-0 lead for Fantastic.
Someone track down their brimstone. Cut off the
Honestly, I
head of
really
snake.
like the fast play there by them. They overwhelmed Shino while he was on site. He did get his one, but it seems like the rest of the team couldn't flood out in time or rotate in time, and they definitely took advantage of that on Fantastic. And then we have they're gonna hit A again, it looks like. 2 Bulldogs and a Guardian with a couple of Stingers to follow behind. I do like this. You have a good mix of long range and short range guns here too, into 5 classics. And they're just gonna give them sight for free. It's gonna be a 5-man retake, it looks like. We do have Claws, I believe, on a lurk here. Peeks out, spots the CT. Looks like Gnome is gonna check the flank. Oh, he's aware. Gnome definitely knows Claws is up to some sneaky stuff.
Perfect.
And there it is. Ooh, and then he's gonna also get Famous K as well. Sock's gonna go in for Gnome. The right clicks come out. He pulls out the knife.
Player standing.
And Gnome just calms himself down and ends up killing him for the 3rd. And then French Toast finishing up Shino on site. Wow. And, oh, Gnome with the question mark. I know you guys probably can't see that with the overlay, but the question mark has been sent. Do not worry, though. There is no toxicity among them. Sock and Gnome are great friends. But that was a really solid round for Fantastic. You know, Gnome being very aware of Claus' playstyle due to how many times he's played against the dude. And I really like the way that they kept all their guns alive except, I believe, 2. No, they kept all their guns. This is a full bonus for them. We have a couple of Spectres as well on Ego's team, or on the Egoist side. And they've just given him sight. Just like that. Again, it's going to be a 5-man retake. Here comes a raised nade to get a little chip damage on French Toast here.
Spike planted.
Holding. Claus peeks out, doesn't get anything. Gets the kill and dismisses out on French Toast. Nice. Looks like Sock's about to flood out with Famous K here on the elbow side. Gnome's going to get him off with the Guardian. Going to hit him right off that box. Sock's going to kill on Jolteon. Trying to turn around. Zephyr's going to get the trade. Shino pushes out, gets Garfield. 2v2 situation here.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Shino gets the trade, but Zephyr is going to close that round out, and they have won their bonus. Albeit, they had to fight tooth and nail, but that was beautifully played. Yeah, I really like the 2 players sitting close on the bomb there by Fantastic, able to trade out each other, knowing that both the opposition are coming out of CT. Really good positioning there by them. And it looks like Claus is kind of struggling a little bit to get on the board here. And Shino's, you know, he said, "I'm sorry guys for the bad performances the last couple games. I'm gonna backpack this now." Looks like they are playing more people towards A here, but they are just giving the side up for free every time. Claus with a little bit of aggression, but immediately gets blinded off. We have Famous K inside of smoke here with the Judge. French Toast gonna be a Shino. Gnome's gonna drone out here.
Take flight.
It looks like, ooh, Jolteon and French Toast are gonna shut down both Claws and Sock.
One enemy remaining.
Gnome's gonna get through the smoke, and it's just gonna be 1v5, 1v4. All on our poor friend Casual Crazy here. And it looks like they're calling for the save. Now, I really did like the performance coming out of Fantastic here. These guys are definitely playing their own game. You know, we have 3 subs here, but all 3 of them seem to know what their role was and are playing this game beautifully. French Toast is hunting for Casual Crazy here. It's not going to find him, though. Being buried away in this B main box here. And You know, if I'm Egoist here, I'm scrambling to find out what to do. I mean, the sights of it, the A site has been given up way too easily here. I think they've got to do some sort of change up in their game plan. It looks like we have both the carries, Sock and Claws, or the high elo, I should say. Anyone can carry in this league, but both the high elo players are going to be playing A here. Try and shut down this. Oh my god, it's going to be met with a Raze ult. It's going to get one and get traded out, and then Jolteon's immediately going to trade out Sock as well. Both the high elo players are dead. And now it's just Shino sitting in a smoke. That's all that's left. As all 4 players tumble out. He sees the breach. Does the breach see him? No, but Zephyr does and gets the kill. And now it's 2v4. 2v3 while Famous K gets one. Gets traded by Jolteon. And now it's Casual Crazy again in a 1v3. He has the dart online. He could try and make some magic happen here, but I'm not sure. Spot him out CT. Jolteon's looking, trying to pre-fire this a bunch, and Casual Crazy's gonna be saving for a 2nd round in a row. Or is he just holding for exit? Oh, he is. And unfortunately gets timing. Pulls out the dart as Zephyr swings, and it's 0-5 for Drastic. And I mean, I don't know. I think Egoists are really struggling right now. They do have 3 ultimates online. Definitely could see something here, but it looks like they're just gonna opt for a save. And for Drastic are just going A. They just have not gone anywhere else but A. And I mean, if it isn't broke, don't fix it. They have this early elbow aggression immediately into the sight fast. Oh, and here comes Sock's ult. He gets one on Zephyr. That's going to be their flank down. And now this enables the flank to come through. Shino's going to get a tag on someone. Trades out Famous K afterwards. This is actually really worth for Egoists here. They're in a really good spot. All the space that for Drastic have is just in this cubby. And the team is closing in on him. Claus is going to get the pick. He should know that his teammate's holding the right. Or his left, so he can notice on the right. Nice. And that's going to be the first round on the board for Egoists. Really beautiful play by Sock with the ult there. The ultimate definitely tipping the scales of the team, especially when he got the most important player to enable their game plan. He got Zephyr. Shut down their tripwires, so the flank was enabled, and Claus definitely took advantage of it. That is definitely a round you need to win if you're Egoists. And, you know, with only 1 ult expended, or no, sorry, 2 ults expended, they still have 2 more online. But, they have 4 on the opposing team for Drastic, so we're gonna have to see how this goes.
Nowhere to run!
Sova ult, immediately chasing off anyone on site, trying to also get a pick. It looks like Zephyr's gonna hold for Claus' flank mid. And Claus is gonna get him, actually. And he's gonna keep pushing forward. Zephyr just slightly unprepared. And it looks like Gnome's gonna be clearing for it. Sees 2.
Stay down.
Fixes the crosshair and gets Claus. And then Casual Crazy is gonna trade him out though. French Toast with a beautiful adjustment on Famous K's head. And Sock dodging the breach flash, getting Jolteon, immediately getting traded out by French Toast. This is a 2v2 situation here, but they do have Brim ult on the side of Drastic 5 here. Looks like it's gonna have to be a slightly faster approach if they want to get this in time. Oh, it's not planted for anything though.
Prepare for hell.
Oh, there's the Brim ult coming out. Casual Crazy goes into the drone where the Brim ult was.
Hey,
and now he has to stick it.
Molly.
And it's not gonna be enough while French Toast gets the kill. And he's 3rd for the round. Both of them died to the bomb, but that's fine. They already have 6 this half. That is huge. And French Toast is having a beautiful game. 11-3 right now. Jolteon not far behind. You know, that guy's a bronze player. He's 7-3. This guy is cooking. We have Gnome not far behind with 7-5, but his darts have been beautiful. His util has been really enabling French Toast to go off. This team is looking really, really strong right now. I think it's even more impressive that all three of them are subs. It seems like it's going to be a fast A hit again. And Sock's hiding in the one-way. I don't think he's spotted out. Might have been seen, but...
Off your feet!
Here comes the breach all. Not going to clear main all of sight, though. But Sock's going to get blinded, and French Toast is going to get that kill. And Gnome is going to get
One enemy remaining.
It's now Shino, 1v4.
Get him, wingman.
He's just gonna flood out, but Gnome's gonna shut it down. And you know, with this lack of Sentinel utility that these guys have on the Egoist side, it really makes you question how they're gonna hold this A side down. Not to mention B. I mean, B almost necessary to have a Cypher and or some form of utility to prevent them from coming out of the choke. But it doesn't look like that Fantastic are even interested in going B anyways. We have a 4-man defensive play. We have 2 mid and then 2 are A. And then they're just 5-manning like usual. They're 5-manning A like usual on Fantastic. And Sock's gonna get a nade kill on Gnome. Oh, something must have happened there. Looks like Shino's ready to flood out. Here's them all coming out. This has been some beautiful utility.
Spike planted.
Ooh,
I
Zephyr's
know
gonna get the
exactly.
kill on the flanker. And Shino's going Jolteon. Sock's got Zephyr. This music's looking good right now. Sock's got 3, and then Shino cleans up Guardfield. Wow, beautiful retake there. Sock had really good nade, really good utility. Gnome says in chat, Raise nade does damage, huh? I think he might have forgotten there was a Raise nade on top of him. But it's okay. That was we definitely need more rounds out of Egoists if we want to see this game stay close. Or get closer, I should say. Being down by 5 like this. They do have 4 ultimates online. They can make some magic happen. But, I mean... They have 3 stacked towards A. It's been A every single round. And, eventually, we gotta ask, when did they go B? When did they go mid? Apparently never, because French Toast is ripping the ultimate, and he's holding this space. And everyone's running straight into Zephyr's crosshair. He's gonna get 1, and he's gonna leave. Beautiful pick, establishing that man advantage. But here comes Thrash, gonna get French Toast here. And Sock's gonna get that kill. Now his ultimate's online. Doesn't see anything on sight. Definitely suspects that there's gonna be someone. Ooh, they do know that someone is mid.
Last player standing.
Wow, what a beautiful shot. And then Claus pushing it in the smoke to get Garfield. Wow.
The spike is diffused.
That utility from Shino catching the mid lurk was beautiful. Definitely suspecting it, since Zephyr does tend to have a pretty lurky playstyle, especially on Cypher. That was a really good read. And it looks like Egoists have found their footing in this game. Looks like they're trying to claw their way back up and end 5-7, hopefully. That is their goal. And the Fantastic group is just, they've slowed down a little bit. You know, they still keep hitting this A site, though. They really think that they can win it just by going A. I'm not gonna lie, I respect him for trying. French Toast has no utility, though. Shino barely gets away with his life. Gets traded out by Garfield here. And it looks like the site's theirs, but here comes Claus. He's just throwing a wrench in their plans. And now all the site control goes back to Egoists. Gnome's gonna get casual. Gets Claus as well. And the site control is just going back and forth between both the teams. Gnome's got a hold for his team here.
One enemy enemy
Shino's
remaining.
gonna get the kill on him now. Garfield.
planted.
Ooh. And he sticks to plant while they double swinging. That's round number 4 for Egoists. By the way, before this game started, I did say that Claus is terrible. And I know he's still only -1, but I
Last
hate
round
that guy.
before the switch.
Not actually, I love him, but I hate him. And he's terrible. And I think he needs to get off Reyna. Alright, kidding. I don't wanna be too mean. True. Everyone needs to get off Reyna. Hashtag FLV ban Reyna. I'm about it, guys. Get it trending on Twitter. And now, who would have guessed that Fantastic are going back A? Not me. I wouldn't have guessed it. And they're just giving them the site again. This is the, I think, the issue they had before. They just gave them the site and then they tried to retake it, and the retakes weren't very successful. They have to keep poking these holes into their takes like they've been doing before, where Claus inserts himself and breaks the chain of command and gets a pick and dismisses out. Stuff like that is really good. It's actually attack, throw the nade in return. And they've taken this take. This take has been very slow and methodical this time rather than Sock misses the satchel. Get that guy off of Raze. He does not need to play it anymore. Just kidding. His Raze is better than mine. We have Silval coming out though, trying to get a pick. Doesn't really get anything though, and you know we have a 5v5 post plant here, and it doesn't look like a lot of motion has been being made. I might stand corrected. They double swing out CT and get both Jolteon and Flash post. I'm just gonna get Sock. Get traded out by Claus immediately, and here comes the Silva ult, trying to chase out the last defender in main. And then here comes the ult from Garfield. Oh, he's throwing the molly onto stall for time. This might be it. This might be all he needs. And that's all they needed. They don't have time. Garfield gets the kill on Shino, and there is 0 time to defuse. Beautiful stall from Garfield there, playing the ult and the Brim molly to ensure that even if his team died, they got the round. And a beautiful last round for them to get, as that gives them a 4-round lead into this second half. Now, they never went B a single time. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. I just wanted to double check. Let's see. Let me think of what I was gonna say, because I was typing and then I was reading what their response is, and my brain was okay. Right now, it looks like there's 5 people towards A on Egoist side. If B site just gets ignored the entire time, I will be amazed. Actually, I don't know what I'll do, but I would be amazed. Especially since, like, they don't see that, like, Fantastic do not think that that's gonna happen. Fantastic have their Cypher set up B. You know, these guys, that's most likely gonna happen every round, to be honest. But they do still have Gnome towards Market here. And, that's gonna be the big difference between their attack and their defense. Or the defenses between both teams. Alright, and the match has commenced. We are back in the second half. 8-4. We do have what looks to be like a trap play here, A main, and it looks like Egoists are about to run right into it. Here comes the stun. It's gonna push everyone back, and French just gets the pick on Shino, and that's the bomb down already. Wow.
There.
Beautiful play there. Definitely a good read. Gonna have to re-drone it out with the Silva drone here. Casual Crazy doesn't find anything. They reclaim the bomb, and it sounds like they're just gonna re-hit. In comes the Brim one way. Definitely cannot push that. And looks like they're gonna run right into Jolteon. Oh, but the timing though. Jolteon's gonna come back. And he's gonna spot, I believe, 3. Which that's definitely gonna tell French Toast to come back to site here. I feel like they have a couple too many people watching elbow.
There.
Jolteon swings out, gets Casual Crazy, and then immediately gets traded. And you know, with only 37 seconds left, and all this map control you have is just his elbow. It's gonna be hard.
30
for them.
seconds left.
They do have 2 members of Fantastic Low,
One enemy remaining.
but it's not gonna matter. French Toast is gonna swing out and get the kill on Famous K. Sees Sock, and Sock's gonna make a run for it. He's or he wants them to think, at least. Zephyr has the peak mid. They're not gonna believe it.
10
They're
seconds
calling
left.
his bluff. And is Gnome gonna be ready? Gnome's
No
ready
one
for it.
escapes my sight.
Beautiful round by
Not ready yet.
Fantastic here. That was beautifully played by having Zephyr post up mid, watching the rotate, not seeing anything, and telling the team that, hey, he has not left. The only place he could be is their spawn, or he's faking the rotate. And that's exactly what happened, is he faked the rotate into Gnome's crosshair. Beautifully played. And now, basically a similar buy that we saw last time from them. You know, 2 Bulldogs, 2 Stingers. Looks like we have an Ares this time, and this is monumentous. Monumentous occasion. We get to see the B site finally. After 13 rounds, we get to see B main. Oh my god, it's glory. The dart scans, sees nothing pushed up. The nade, gonna clear out Zephyr's utility here. And oh my gosh, look, it's B site. I never thought I'd see it again. And it looks like they're gonna leave 1 member of their team posted up there. Egoists are cooking something up. I'm excited to see what, but now that they have 3 people over towards B site, Fantastic, they now realize that since no one's out, we don't need to put more than 2 people here. So in come the rotates already. And once French Toast sees these 3 players, oh gosh. He gets 1, but immediately gonna get traded out, and that's gonna give Claws a gun here. Now I played with him personally, I know he does not like this Bulldog, but he can make it work. And Sock is playing very sneaky towards mid. Gonna try and get a timing on these rotates. And there's Claws getting the pick on Jolteon. And now
30 seconds left.
3v4 situation. Oh my gosh, Gnome going to sit him down.
Scanning ahead.
And that's 3v3. The numbers have been even. Are they gonna expect Garfield? And Sock's gonna get Zephyr. He expects it. Beautiful game sense.
Last player standing.
Ooh, Casual Crazy's gonna get the kill on Gnome, and Garfield's gonna swing out.
Spike down A.
And there's only 10
10
seconds
left.
They have to push him. If he gets this kill on Sock, there's no time. They have to kill him. Oh, and that was beautifully played. Sock slow walking onto site, wrapping around while Casual Crazy made all the noise. So he didn't bother looking to his right. It was really, really well played. Abusing sound there to pull his crosshair away. And that was a win for Egoist here on their save round. Really, really good for them. Unfortunately, I think French Toast bit off a little bit more than he could chew A main, surrendering that gun after he got his 1 pick, which ended up snowballing Claws into getting a couple more and, you know, the round unfolding for them. Here comes the dart, though. Immediately staying in sight. Or main, I should say. Sock's gonna get the camera, and it's gonna get the trip. Here comes the 1-way, though. And Sock's gonna crouch and see through it. And that's all of B site for them. Wow. I can't believe I get to see this site, dude. I know we just saw it. Ooh, beautiful shot by Gnome onto Sock. Famous K's gonna shoot that out. Looks like Casual Crazy is gonna come by and help. Shino's gonna get the kill on Jolteon, immediately flash afterwards. Oh, Shino, don't beat this. Ooh, and Claw's gonna get the kill on French Toast and immediately get out.
Last player
Gnome is
standing.
sitting main here. Gonna try and stall as much as he can, but it's not gonna be enough. As Claws gets the kill. It looks like we've got a little bit of a comeback coming through by the Egoists. Looks like Claus is starting to find his ground. He definitely seems to be doing better on attack here. And Sock also following suit, you know, only 1 point away from their ultimates, both of them. And then on the opposite side, we have French Toast and Gnome, both, you know, really close to their ults as well. Both also having 17 kills, really having good performances here. And it looks like the Egoists love B site, while the opposing team loves A. That nade bouncing really weird. That's exactly how the nade would bounce in my ranked games. And then I would flame my team for not having the trip open. And it looks like they want B site here. Zephyr's gonna get the kill on Famous K. Gnome getting the fight. And Claus gonna get Zephyr back site. No more camera or any utility from Zephyr here. Gonna get the ping on Casual Crazy. It's gonna retreat back to B main here for safety. And they're just gonna wait for the teams to rotate. Claus feeling this anxiety here as he gets peeked by multiple people. And he's gonna get a collateral. Beautifully played.
One enemy remaining.
And there goes Sock getting Garfield as well. And they do know this guy is CT. French Toast, beautiful kill. With, you know, with not much time left, what do you do here? Surrender yourself to Claus as he peeks you for his 4th kill, or he holds you for his 4th kill. That round. Beautifully played by Claus. Both those teammates ended up running right into each other, giving Claus the headshot into immediate headshot. I could tell he was feeling the tension there, though, as he had people coming from behind him in CT, and he had people peeking him from market. And it looks like, you know, they said, hey, we like B main, you know, Fantastic never went B main. We like had to show it some love, but we're gonna go back A. And it's gonna be a little bit of an A push here. Sock's gonna be faking some aggression here, not realizing that this trip is not placed. And here comes the ultimate. Oh, and he's gonna blast back over it, but it's not gonna matter. So we have to kill him anyways. Claus gonna get on Jolteon, and now the teams are scrambled. Fantastic are scrambled, they don't know what to do. Zephyr's gonna get the beautiful shot off on Sock, and then Garfield's gonna kill Claus. And just like that, this round became winnable. Casual Crazy is gonna get tagged by that, so they are gonna know the location of at least one player. But it's planted the other site, and Zephyr's gonna get the pick. Is there gonna be enough time, though, to make it all the way back in time? Garfield says there might not be, so I'm gonna push out already. Here comes all of the utility. Oh, double blinded. And Shino now backing up, knowing all he has to do is play the time here. And Garfield going to get killed by Famous K. Wow. Really good round here for the Egoists. Understanding their time. And they got timing pretty hard, actually, when it came to Claus and Sock, but those guys are yeah, that play, Sock might have just said something in the chat about the blast pack dodge when it came to Sock's ultimate, making it so he did not die in time. So Sock had to pull out his gun after he shot his rocket out to kill him. But that was winnable for French Toast there. I see the world where he got that kill. Looks like it's gonna be fast B pressure again. Smokes come out. It looks like the trips are not going to be near, and the Sock expect this trip here. Oh, and here comes the Sova ult. Beautiful Sova ult, also comboing with the tag of the dart. And French Toast is going to get Casual Crazy. Famous K is going to get the trade. Gnome's going to get Shino. Shino with a little bit of wood here. And it's a 2v4 situation, but Sock is alive. This guy can make some magic happen.
One
Famous K
enemy
is going to get counter spammed through the smoke, and Gnome with 3, he's on a tear this round. The bomb has been tapped, no one's sticking, and the Dart King, it's just not enough. Not enough for Sock to work with, and he's going to get killed by Gnome for the 4th kill of that round for him. And Egoists have been making a good comeback here, 8 and 10, but unfortunately, it looks like Fantastic are saying, "Hey, look, we wanted to give you guys a couple, you know, charity rounds. Wanted you guys not to lose this week so hard, but we're trying to end it." And you know, with 3 substitutes here, this has got to be some masterclass calling from Gnome. This guy is very, very good and can definitely have a team work around his calls very efficiently. And fast B yet again, it looks like. They're all flooding in. So I'm trying to spray the trip. Not going to have it work though. But it is going to go under the trip. Doesn't seem to get anything though, unfortunately.
Spike down.
It's going to get traded out by Shino after the pick on Famous K. Claws. Beautiful aim by Claws there to get Zephyr. And now we have a 4v3. He's going to dodge the flash, get the heal immediately. But here comes French Toast. That wingman, I feel so sorry for him. Claws getting Garfield, immediately getting traded by... Oh, and the Dane comes out. And they're going to bully French Toast. Wow. I've never seen a wingman get more hurt in my life, though. I feel so bad for that guy. Shino's wingman getting sent out on the site just for French Toast to obliterate it with his rocket. That was sad to watch. I don't know. I'm gonna be sick, guys. We might need another caster. Oh man. No, but beautiful round. Really, really good round there from Egoist. These guys definitely want to fight to win this. I did not think this game was going to be so intense, but here we are. The trap play for the stun nade comes out. Spotted. French Toast, beautiful. Aggressive angle, gonna get that pick on Claws, and he's gonna just back up. They've established the man advantage here, and now it's up to the attack to decide where to go from here. Sova drone through B main, saw nothing. Looks like Sock is going to try and work off of that, though. Chino, I think, accidentally shooting outside of A, still giving them the presence that they're there, but it might have worked for Sock here, actually. Ooh, Zephyr going to get the jumps, or the jiggle peek and spot Sock out. Sock's not going to want to push into this. Oh, he changes his mind. But does he know? Does he know Gnome's with him? See his gun? Ooh. And that's the double swing to kill Sock, and all the B pressure's gone. Now it's just A. Looks like they're just going to start slamming A. Gets the kill on Shino, and he's going to back up.
Down A.
And French Toast still has this really aggressive angle. Are they going to be aware?
30 seconds left.
The breach blind from his teammate.
One enemy remaining.
Beautifully played by French Toast. The trigger discipline of them not spotting him out. Really, really well done there, French Toast. And French Toast has been having a really good season so far, being very dominant in all the games they've been playing. I believe dropping 30 in their last, or maybe their last game. Might have been last game, but I do they have dropped at least 30 this season. I do believe I think they even beat reporting FLV, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I could be very mistaken, but they did beat one team that I definitely did not expect them to beat, but it was very, very much due to a French Toast masterclass performance. And the trick's going to be even deeper this time. Very unexpected. Sock having a pick spray there, but it's going to work out for them. No one getting a pick on Famous K, and Sock's already back sight. Zephyr, no, Zephyr does not. And here comes the ultimate. Is it worth the investment here, Sock, to kill Gnome? It's very menacing pressure that can hold down this push, and it looks like he's popped it. Does he know what to do, though? Oh, and a Jolteon is going to get fried. And Gnome's going to get Flareon.
Last player standing.
I mean, Flareon. What did I say, Flare? Yo. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Sock gets 3, bro. I don't know why I said Flareon. In my head, I was gonna make a joke about Jolteon getting fried, and for some reason Flareon came into my head, guys. That's what happened. That's what happened, alright? Sorry, Claws. I called you Flareon. I don't know if you'll take that as a compliment or not. Maybe you like that Pokemon. And, you can see the kills, across both teams' scoreboards here. We have Claws and Sock at the top with Shino right behind him. And then you have Gnome and French Toast and Zephyr holding it down for Tastic. It's a very evenly spread game when it comes to kills so far. Very small differential, but Claw is getting a beautiful pick on French Toast. Does not realize there's gonna be more there, and Gnome's gonna get the trade. Claws is tilted. That guy's like, why? These guys are freaks. Why are they there? That's what he's saying. Zephyr's gonna get blinded by the Omen, but here comes Gnome's ult to try and stall the push. Gives Zephyr a little bit of room, and he's gonna get 2 with that tag, I believe, or just 1. But Zephyr's gonna spot him out with it. Oh, famous K with the missed TP. It's gonna get Gnome
One enemy
second.
remaining.
And with just 1 gun against 3, he's gonna fall to Garfield. And it's gonna be match point here
Match
for
point.
Fantastic. Now, these 5-man plays, or sorry, these 4-man plays have been working pretty well with Claus getting his initial peak. I do think he's gonna get a little careless after he gets his first pick, though. I think he thinks that once he kills someone, there's a big gap open up in their defense. That is not how Gnome plays. Gnome likes to keep these gaps very tight among his team and make it so people are usually within trading distance. And Claus definitely found out the hard way that time. French Toast at a beautiful spot here. Unfortunately, only to be able to get 1. The ultimate would have went huge, but Gnome said, I've got this. Let them all peek into me.
There.
And it looks like they've cut noise. Unfortunately, the noise doesn't seem to be getting fully cut all the time. Now it is. Looks like the rotates are gonna go back towards A here. Drone's gonna spot out Claws. His Claws he's gonna get ulted, but he ended up getting out. Oh, Gnome getting into a really good spot here, but Claws does not care. He's leaving. He's gonna most likely get spotted out mid here.
There.
Ooh, barely. And the Omen Smoke's gonna come out. Looks like they're readjusting their play to go mid here. Gnome's gonna be sticking B main in prediction that it's gonna be a B hit through mid.
Oh yeah!
Ooh, and Claus is re-clearing him. Is Claus gonna be aware? Claus, you have to be
30
aware.
seconds left.
Claus, you have to be aware. No, Claus, no. Oh, and that's just unfortunate. No, only gonna be able to get 1 though on this cash out. The rest of the team is so too far away. And Garfield's gonna kill Cash
One
with
enemy
crazy as
remaining.
Garfield's gonna get another.
10 seconds
Chino
left.
gets 1. It's a 3v1. He's getting breach ulted. He can't even get the bomb down, and that's gonna be
Defenders
it.
win.
Fantastic are winning this game, 13-10. Really well played by Fantastic. You know, he had 3 substitutes there, but Gnome, that guy's an IGL masterclass, especially in this league. Very, very, very good at letting his team know what to do, where to play. And unfortunately, the powerhouse of Sock and Claws and Shino, not gonna be able to get them to win that. But that's been it for our game tonight, everyone. Make sure to check out the Discord, check out the social medias and everything. And I hope everyone has a great night. Take care, and hopefully we'll see you guys at our next game. Peace out.
Thank you so much, Nick, and thank you, Squid, for observing. Good night, guys.
Yeah, thank you guys. Good night.
That was an awesome